Hi students, it's Professor Kelly. I feel like mid-semester is a time for me to check in with you. I also understand that we're in the middle of some crisis teaching and crisis learning, and we may not be following the course the way that I have it laid out. So I wanted to just quickly check in with you to make sure that you are clicking in all the right places so that you're getting all of the information that I'm presenting to you. I realize that there's a lot going on with Canvas, but I'm confident that once you get used to it, you know what to do and when to do it. So this is a fake account that I've set up for myself. I'm called eWarrior. And that's just paying homage to our El Camino warriors. And here you see my homepage. And so these are all, if you can see where I'm pointing, these are all announcements from the college. These are not announcements that I've posted. These are announcements that the college has posted. Off to the right, you see your to-dos. I'm sure you've noticed those, but I'm not sure if you've paid attention to the different icons. So this here indicates that I have left you an announcement. This here indicates a quiz. This here indicates a discussion. This here indicates a submission. So there's different types of icons to indicate what the different assignments that have gone up are. But I think you guys have probably noticed that because that's one of the first things you see. What I want to take you to is our actual class. So I'm going to click over here into courses, and I'm going to click on our class. And I hope you've noticed that I allow for the very first three announcements, the most recent three announcements that I've given you, to show themselves. That way, if you don't have your alerts on, you can at least click on these to see what it is that I've said to you. If you want to read all the announcements I've ever left you, you can just simply click over here on announcements. The announcements are important because that's how I communicate with all of you in between modules and in between weeks. Now, what I do, the way that I like to organize our class, is I like to have our most recent week up first. And so obviously the most recent week that I've posted is week 8. It's midterms week. I'm going to just close that just so I don't have to see it right now. But you can see all the previous weeks here. And then below our previous weeks, you can see other important modules that I've left for you. And so this was the very first module I ever put up, and it just said, Dear Student, and it was a welcome letter to all of you. I also have a really big MLA module for you filled with all things MLA. That way you don't have to remember what week I taught you what about MLA. It's just all in there. I have another module called Activities on Campus. And again, this just opens and closes the modules. Again, I realize you guys may already know this, but I'm just sort of giving you a quick refresher. And then these are weeks that have yet to come. So I have not published week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12, and so forth. Our very last week is going to be week 16. It's a quote short week, even though we're online. So it's the first thing. I want to make sure that you're acquainted and organized with what I've done here on Canvas. I'm going to go ahead and click in our most recent week. And this is where I feel a lot of you are taking some shortcuts. Are you reading pages? This icon here shows that it's a page. Are you reading all of the pages that I've posted? So pages don't require a submission. They're just information that I'm giving you. What I want for you guys to do is go through the module in order. It's the only way it's going to make sense. Once you click through the module, you can then go back and jump around and finish different assignments. But initially, I would love to see you guys click through the module in order. I always give you guys an introductory page, just greeting you, giving you information about what's going on, and giving you information about the college. And then I lay out the week for you so that you're ready for the week. I try to leave you with something funny. After that, I expect you to click next, and then I introduce your reading for the week. So you don't have to do anything on this page, but I introduce the reading for you. It's important. I often will give you a short video or some important information, and then I jump right into your quiz. And so this was your last quiz for outliers. And so notice how I keep clicking the next button. The next button is taking us in order. And I take you through the discussion, and then I introduce you to what you're going to do for your paper for the week. I give you some very helpful information about writing. So again, if you were in an actual class with me, this would be an entire lesson that we would do together on transitions. But in this case, it's a page. In Canvas, they call them pages. Again, how to create a works cited page. I give you a lot of helpful information. And then I ask you to do something for the paper. And so this is what pretty much each week looks like, right? We do something with revision. And I know you're getting the hang of this already, but I felt like it was important to take you through. And then finally, this past week was a little different because you had a midterm. Typically, we close up the week with a quick check-in, and this was our last assignment for midterms. So I realized this was review for you guys, and now it's just all Canvas has done here because I clicked next is it took me to the previous week because that was the end of our previous module. Anyway, I realized this was a review for you guys, but I am worried that many of you may not be clicking in all of the pages and assignments that I'm leaving you. And so I'm getting a lot of questions that are actually answered in the module. Having said that, never hesitate in asking me something. Never worry that I'll get mad that you're asking me something I've already said. I don't. But I do want to make sure that you feel organized and confident with the course and the way it's laid out. All right, students, that's it. I was trying to make this 3 minutes and I got to 7 minutes. I hope you stuck with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.